The purpose is to give you some remedies and some offerings which you can do on the eve of Chhat Puja. So Chhat Puja is not limited to any boundaries in terms of being done in Bihar or a UP or some specific area across the globe. The reality is you cannot limit Lord Sun. This is the offering and paying gratitude time to Lord Sun. When he cannot be stopped anywhere and he is all across, how can you limit the puja till certain geographical places? Now let me give you a background before I give you the remedies. What is the background? I will not go on any stories what has been given to us that why this particular puja is celebrated. I will give you in a different way. So all these ancient sages who were basically the we call them rishis, they were basically scientists. They understood the fact that what is the time frame, which nakshatra, which time, which month, with the gochar of sun in which particular rashi, he have that maximum energy, or he comes to us when we can offer the praying and we can get benefited. We are basically recharging ourselves. In annual year, we are recharging ourselves. We need to understand whatever energy we are using today, whatever energy, right? Be it our life energy, be it petrol, diesel, whatever. These all energies got generated at the time of the collision of God particle. The God particle collision happened, and this, the earth got created, and the same energy what has been generated with the collision of these God particles, we are using till today. The outer layer of our body, the extreme outer layer of our body, that is called the pran shakti, the soul energy. Till the time this is intact, you are fit, fine, healthy, it just starts getting disrupted. You start, suffer illness, and when it is broken, we take a, we leave our body and we switch off. This is how it is. Now, what you are trying to do, the only, if I say God or an energy, you cannot see wind, right? So the only God which you can see on earth with your bare eyes is Lord Sun. If we are getting so much of energy, even I'm talking, this energy is also, sponsored by Lord Sun. So he's in every part of our life, every part. Yeah, we are using this mobile phone right now. I am talking to you. The connection, the internet connectivity today, if he just vanishes, everything is finished, right? Isn't it right to pay a right gratitude towards him? You can do it every day, right? But this is a specific time, in India, whatever festivals we celebrate, that has certain set of graha nakshatras and all these things combination, which surrounds with certain set of energy, right? And I'm very vocal about it that the only text in the world is Indian text which talks about a complete science. Otherwise, a normal human being like me, you must have seen a lot of prediction of mine with the 100% accuracy. A normal person, who is not evolved or not a sant or not something connected to God or something like that, can predict so precisely and accurately. Then imagine the kind of science. Imagine the kind of science our ancient sages, the scientist, has given to us. I'm not sure if anyone can see, then please ping, because nowadays I get this problem. Anyways, so now what we are trying to do, we are trying to energize ourselves through this particular energy on certain days. Do not feel guilt or feel shy or sorry about it that you are not doing a Chhat Puja properly. Ideally, people should do, but there are different Hindu science. I'm not saying Hindu science. Sanatan science has several methods to pay gratitude, to do worship of any of the Lord, right? If I speak about Surya Namaskar, for example, that's also offering to you. Cannot do anything, you just do Surya Namaskar today, right? There are certain set of mantras. People who cannot do that as well. We have 12 houses in astrology, and I'm giving you 12 mantras. Number one, that you can do as per your planet. Number two, you can simply do Surya Namaskar by reciting all these 12 mantras. You cannot do that. I'm giving you a few generic mantra to be done today, which is the evening arg of Chhat Puja, and tomorrow, which is the morning arg of Chhat Puja. You just do these things, and you will definitely get the effect. And I can share thousands of stories of Chhat Puja, and there will be people who may think that, okay, because I am from Bihar, I am trying to talk about Chhat Puja. Consider that only. But the reality is, as I said, Chhat Puja cannot be restricted to a certain boundaries, as you cannot restrict Lord's Sun. Simple, right? So now let's see what mantras we can do on these days. So I will talk about this in two ways. So please note it down. Okay. Number one, if somebody is suffering from illness, right, or they want a good health, good motive. See, we are actually motivating God. I think God's also not need motivation. This time, Lord's Sun is said to be debilitated, which means he has attained his lower energy. Maybe, I'm just connecting the dots. Maybe by doing this, we are trying to energize the sun, right? Giving him the right set of motivation. And when we do that, the same energy is surrounding our body. Isn't it that we are energizing ourselves? And that is the reason I said we are trying to recharge ourselves, right? It is just recharging. Don't think, okay, so-called British-induced terminology, mythology, right? So Indian texts, they call it mythology, and we all know what is happening today across the world, everywhere. It is very evident that these were not a mythology, these were pure play science more and more before NASA or any of the scientists we name today. We have already done these things. It is just that we have to align ourselves back towards it. Okay. Now, the first mantra is, and there's Rim, Ram, a lot of things are there. So you may not be able to pronounce it well. So that is the reason I'm avoiding that particular, thing. So the first mantra for getting good health, okay, and to increase the capability, increase your power to do work, you can do simply, you just offer the, take a vessel of water, offer to Lord Sun, and recite the mantra Om Mitrai Namaha. Do it for 108 times. Very good. Can't do, see how many times you can. I have just written all these things. Okay. So for this thing, you do this. Apart from this, people who have sun in their first house or sun tableted in first house, which means you are a Libra Lagna. Okay. So if your sun is deblated in first house, or even let it be not deblated. If your sun is placed in your first house, please recite the mantra Om Mitrai Nama and offer today and tomorrow to Lord Sun. The second one, people who have sun in their second house. It's a very simple technique I'm telling you. People who have sun in second house, they should recite Om Rave Nama, right? This will, so people who are suffering from either leprosy or any kind of blood disease or any kind of skin related issues, or I've just written all the things, just for a moment. Correct. So any kind of these kind of issues, if they are facing, they should do this mantra and offer water to Lord Sun. Om Rave Namaha. Very simple, right? The third one will be, I'm just, I've written, so I have to, I also cannot remember the complete significance. People who are suffering from mental anxiety, mental disease, erratic behavior. So normally people will have their Rahu in their first house or, in their second house, sometimes with a different aspect. So these people get problem. So people who have sun in their second house, third house, right? Sun in their third house and suffering from mental issues or lacking the knowledge, grasping the knowledge, understanding something about, in studies they are facing problem. They should do this mantra for their peace and a cool and calm mind, which can help them to grow, which is simple. Om Suryaya Namaha. Very simple mantra. Om Suryaya Namaha. Correct? Very simple. So people who have sun in third house and suffering from mental issues or mind related problem, or their intelligence is not working, they should do this mantra. Now the fourth one, obviously, if your sun is in your fourth house, then you should do Om Bhanave Namaha. Now people who are suffering from disease below the waist, which can be your private parts, your female or male who have issues in conceiving kid, or some blockage in the lower part of the body, they should in fact not only do this Om Bhanve Nama, they should do fasting. They should fast from today, or in case people who are already doing it, that's fine. In case not, they should fast today and tomorrow, right? And then they should actually get into the water at least till their waist, and then they can do this mantra in case if they are not offering a proper Chhat Puja. So Om Bhanave Nama, this should be your mantra. Okay. Now the next one is, in case somebody is having piles or constipation or something towards the excretion tract of our backside, so that kind of problem, so basically issues in your back portion, lower part, back portion, okay, and feeling lack of energy. They're not getting that energy, that power in their body. People who are doing gym or they are trying to improve their body physique, okay, they should just do this mantra. And people who have sun in their fifth house, you can just go and log into vediclife.com, vediclyfe.com. You can just put your birth details, click it, you will find where sun is there. You just count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. This is the how the houses are called. In case if you don't know, you can connect with me. Okay, you can just mention your birth details in the comment box. I will let you know where your sun is placed, in case obviously I may be late. So you should do Om Khagai Namaha. What is that? Om Khagai Namaha. Okay. Now the next one is people who are going through litigation, people who are going through legal cases, people who are going through some kind of disputes, job related issues, loans, right? Apart from this, they are being impatient. Obviously, that's also a disease. Impatient, and just one moment. And if they are not able to concentrate on spiritual things, again, spiritual is not only puja part, which means doing the right set of things with right strategy, right, planning, and all these things. If they are not able to do it, then these people should recite the mantra Om Pushne Namah. Okay. This will also give you a lot of patience to handle the situation. Now, people, and also, and also if their sun is in house number 6, right? Don't see the Rashi and everything, just see the placement. Okay. Now, people who have sun in their 7th house, maybe a debated sun, or leave it, sun in their 7th house, okay, and they are in studies, they want to do something in terms of their studies, they want to increase their mental ability, they want to achieve some designation, they want to achieve some political position, they want to get married, they want to do a business, a long-term business, and they are suffering, they are having these kind of problems, they should do Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhai Namaha. Now the next one is people who have their sun in 8th house. Okay, and also faces sudden situations, sudden events happen in their lives, sudden situations happen and they face a lot of problems. They are in finance, they are in income tax, they are working for some kind of astrology, astronomy, research, these kind of things that they are working in. Okay, and apart from this, uh, if the entire body have some deformation or some kind of lack of energy, because see, this is basically we are trying to do for the soul energy. Once your soul energy is right, your health is right, do not bother about your happiness, do not bother about your wealth, job, profession, whatsoever. Okay, if we are able to cater this, no other remedy is required. Okay, so you will recite the mantra. um, so you want to cure the complete body and other things which I talked about, and sun is in your 8th house. You should recite the mantra Om Mariche Namaha. Now, people who also have issues in their eyes, this will also affect a lot of people for their eyes. The relationship with your father is not right. The relationship with your father-in-law is not right. The relationship, in case if you are working in police, military, and working in raw CBI, IB kind of stuff, and you're not getting the right support from your what, from your bosses or the government, you can do this mantra. Why I always consider all these things, because there are a lot of clients of mine of in raw, IB, CBI, police, and all these things, so that they can also watch and do this thing. Sorry. Now let's go for the next one, which is uh, the 9th house. In case if your sun is in 9th house and you want a trigger in your luck, you want to go for higher studies, you want to achieve higher wisdom, knowledge, right? And from health perspective, you want to you know make your mind more creative. Okay, or if you are going through some kind of wealth related issues, happiness issues, if married, then in case of second marriage or looking for a second child, these people should do this mantra Om Adityay Namaha. Very simple. See, the mantras which I am telling you is very simple, anyone can do it. Okay, now people who are going through issues in their profession, or their sun is in 10th house, or they want to have that kind of illumination in life, that kind of name, fame, status, gain of status in their life, so they should do this mantra. And also, if you want to increase your willpower so that you can achieve the things, right? Apart from this, again, if your father's health is not doing well, or you're not getting the right support from your father, you can do this mantra. And again, a very simple mantra: Om Savitre Nama. Savitre. Simple. Savitre Nama. Okay. And this will also help you to get a new job, or have multifold power. Now the next one is people in astrology, and this will not be written anywhere. People in astrology, they want to learn, say for example, Sanskrit, different languages, uh, want to acquire some kind of gains through, what's that? Gains from their knowledge, right? Apart from this, if they want to do right set of astrology, they want to master some mantra, कहते हैं ना सिद्ध करना, master some mantra. Okay, so these people should do the mantra Om Arkaye Namaha. Om Arkaye Namaha. ये मंत्र कीजिए आप, and a lot of issues will also go off. Obviously these things will improve, then the issues will go off. The last one, and also if sun is in 11th house. Now the 12th one, in case if your sun is in your 12th house. you're also looking to go abroad, or if you're working in MNC organizations, you have some health issues, and a lot of toxin has accumulated in your body. Obviously, we do a lot of nonsense in life, so a lot of obstacle starts coming, our soul energy gets obstructed, and then we fall ill, right? Now, what you need to do is, let me see anything else which I can guide you. Yeah. And this will also be good for people who are doctors, who are related to some medicine, medical profession, people who are serving people to take admission or travel abroad, people who are working in visa departments, people who are in embassy, uh, priest, people who serve other people in doing anushtans, pujas, Ved Purans, and people who are going through a tough transformation right now. So the cycle is changing in a very tough way from bad to good, or even if it is going good to bad or bad to good, in whichever condition, you should do this mantra Om Bhaskarai Namaha. Very simple mantras I just say to you. None of the mantras are any tough mantra. People who want to do, who cannot do any of this, right, and try to do it for 108 times, people who cannot do this, then they should do a simple Surya Namaskar. You will find this in anyway in video. And with every step, do this mantra, all the 12 mantras. Now the third way around, this was like sun in first house, second house, third house, fourth house. Similarly, in case you can opt for two mantras. In case sun is in Aries, obviously the first mantra which I said, sun is in Taurus, then the second mantra I said. So just see one that, okay, wherever sun is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, wherever it is placed. Other way around is to see and opt the mantra. Say for example, S U, in your kundali it is written SU, and just at the same place it is written 7 number, which means you are a you have a Taurus, you have a Libra sun. If it is 8 written, which means you have a Scorpio sun. So in case you want to do two mantras from this, that will be very good. You just go back and listen to the complete significance. So that's all, friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video, and happy Chhat Puja to all. May Lord Sun bless all of you to acquire a lot of name, fame, good health, prosperity, happiness, and excel and shine like sun in your life. Make your family proud, make your country proud by shining all across. May Lord help our nation, our country, India, to shine like a sun across the world. That's it. Thank you very much for watching Astro Planetary Dance. Do not miss to like, subscribe, and share with your friends and your family. Thank you very much. Bye bye.